So what's the Christingle all about? It's a funny thing, isn't it? A piece of fruit and some sweets and a candle. Well, the Christingle is made to help us represent something of this big story of God and people. The orange, or our satsumas this year, reminds us of the world where we all live. And we wrap it in a red ribbon to remind us that God's love that was shown ultimately in a really costly way, goes all the way around the world. There's nowhere where God's love can't be if we allow it to be there. And then we, on our little cocktail sticks, we have these really sweet and good things to eat. Some of you will have sweets, some of you will have raisins. And they remind us of all of God's good gifts. Sometimes we can't always see what's been good around us, and it could be worthwhile. Maybe a bit later when you eat the sweets off of here, you could take some time to think about, for each sweet you eat, what's been good for you recently. And then, of course, we come to the candle. This year it's a glow stick for us. It reminds us of God's light coming into the world. We're reminded of that especially at Christmas, because in the Christian story, Jesus describes himself as light. And we remember that when Jesus was born, really quite small, really quite fragile at Christmas, but yet he brings such light into the world. So that's why we have these Christingles, to help us remember the story. But actually the service also provides an opportunity for us to highlight the work of the Children's Society. They've been around for ages, years and years and years and years and years, helping out vulnerable children and young people around the country. And their work has continued throughout the pandemic. In the playlist, I've put a link at the end to the work of the Children's Society. So do, if you get a minute, check that out so that you can find out a little bit more about what we're supporting each time we do a Christingle.